So we are talking about autonomous mobility and how we can make it real from the viewpoint of Valeo. And this is very much where Valeo has been leading for now more than 30 years in both the convenience and parking applications, for example, as well as step-by-step getting into higher speed autonomy. And we made a focus on the area which is my responsibility, which is LiDAR. And so we made a focus on the LiDAR itself, how Valeo in history has been able to release automotive-grade LiDARs in 2017. And then we moved to level 3, which is very much the news nowadays. Last year, Mercedes-Benz has released the level 3 using Scala 2 LiDARs, our second generation, and how we're going to make it higher speed, increase the ODD, as we say, so that it has more customer value. We're talking about very innovative technology. So one of our challenges is to, and the one of the whole autonomous driving industry as well as LiDAR, is to make sure that we can come to a standard. The key is for innovation, we need the product to reach a certain level of maturity and as well a good level of standardization when it comes to also the integration in the car. Today there are many different solutions for LiDARs and there are even different setups for each car. Depends on how many sensors per car and where they are mounted. And since we are not yet in a situation where there is a kind of standard solution, it becomes very expensive for all LiDAR makers as well as OEMs, for the whole industry, to bring this to a cheaper cost. So that's one of the big challenges for LiDAR industry. The different sensor modalities that are being used and how they will complement each other in order to make this autonomous mobility a reality and reach higher levels of speed and value for the customer. So that's one, and it's really interesting to see how these play out and what we would assume or see the setup for the car to be the one that's going to win at the end and represent the highest take rate. The other one, and I think it's very much in the root of this event, is making the link between the sensing modalities, but as well connectivity and artificial intelligence. We're not going to get to make autonomous driving a reality without connectivity, without upgrade over the air, and all these things are playing a big role. They are very much interlinked, so that's a nice place also to see how they connect to each other and how they play out. I think that's a very nice place to meet with other tier ones as well as OEMs, and especially looking at the trends in the industry. So here we see the people who are providing technologies. We are seeing the different players of the ADAS industry and OEMs, and we can share the trends, but as well promote our own solutions. And we are happy to share also for this event that Scala 3, our third generation LiDAR, has already received more than €1 billion order intake, which is a big achievement for us. And so that's a very nice place also to communicate on that, of course.